Malika Andrews' silence is very, very loud regarding this Josh Giddey situation, being that she's been very vocal about other situations regarding more melanated people. I can see why the frustration of the general public has gotten to where it's gotten. The ongoing controversy around Josh Giddey has now dragged American sports journalist Malika Andrews into the mess. NBA fans are criticizing Andrews for not commenting on the scandal and called her out for criticizing other players but not Giddey. According to fans, Andrews needs to report on Giddey's situation. He is alleged to have engaged in a relationship with an underage student. Pictures of the two emerged online, sending NBA Twitter into a frenzy. The allegation of the girl's age have not been confirmed. The time of the photograph has also been unconfirmed. Malika Andrews recently hosted ESPN's main studio pregame and postgame coverage on NBA Countdown, and NBA Twitter went after her for not commenting on the news, as well as NFL former superstar Des Bryant. And here's what he had to say. He tweeted on X, formerly known as Twitter, "You went out your way to crucify Brandon Miller on draft day over something he didn't even do. Why haven't you said anything about Josh Giddey? I advise you to not make this a black or white thing. Your parents really raised you wrong, and just because you went to a private school doesn't make you better. You appeal, and I know you're kind. You are just a puppet. I don't know how a former, current NBA player will sit there across from you and look at you with some kind of respect." Now, there's clips that, shout out to Self Talk Media, that were posted about her and her coverages on other people. And honestly, it is very, very distasteful. Like, I understand sports journalism is a very difficult thing to do. It's a lot of stories coming out. You can't stay on top of everything. But when you look at the quality of the topics that she does cover, this is right up her ballpark. And for her to not have said anything, like I said, her silence screams very, very loud. But this is something she said about Adrian Payne, a former basketball player who NBA and collegiate basketball player who passed away. Now imagine someone passing away, and this is what you have to say.
A while ago about how Malika Andrews covered Adrian Payne's death. Make sure I give this video a thumbs up. Let's push it out to the algorithm.
Shout out to Self Talk
Video.
Media.
Y'all been crushing it on the Malika Andrews videos, man. Without y'all, these videos wouldn't be doing the numbers that they are doing. So in today's video.
Shifting gears, former Michigan State star Adrian Payne was shot and killed in Orlando, Florida, early Monday morning.
Now, granted, he has passed already. This is her just reading his accolades and whatnot.
Orange County Sheriff's Office said, and Payne was the 15th pick by the Atlanta Hawks in 2014, played 4 seasons in the NBA with multiple teams. In 2018, he was waived by the Magic after he was named in a report by ESPN's Outside the Lines that he'd been involved in an alleged sexual assault at Michigan State in 2010. No charges were filed in that case.
Do you think that that is necessary upon someone's death? I mean, he paid the ultimate price now. But the fact that in his memory, that's what you went with for your clicks is crazy to me. And I can see why the frustration of the public is like what it is. Maybe I'm thinking they just going a little too hard on her or whatnot, but I genuinely understand it now. And here's another one where she talked about Brandon Miller, and it is crazy.
His name did surface. Miller. His name did surface in court testimony involving a case where his former teammate and another man, they've been indicted for capital murder in the fatal shooting of 23-year-old Jamia Harris in January. The University of Alabama has described Miller as a cooperating witness. How is this factoring, if at all, into how teams are evaluating him?
Yeah, Malika, part of the... I don't think it would be brought up at all. There was a...
Why would you even... oh, my God, y'all. She's truly like... She's, I don't know, man. I don't know. The one that kind of struck me off is... her and Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and the Ime Udoka situation, and the way she covered that is distasteful as well, especially something that happened over this 10 years ago.
Head coach here. You can see his resume on your screen. He's been a Celtics assistant coach the last 3 seasons after spending the previous 3 seasons at Fairmount State, and he played for West Virginia.
If y'all can, man, please like, comment, and subscribe. Help me get a 10,000 subs, man. Appreciate it.
Between 2006 and 2011, and now could become the NBA's youngest head coach at 34 years old. And we'd be remiss not to also mention that Mazzulla was arrested twice at West Virginia, once in 2008 for underage drinking and aggravated assault. He pled guilty, paid a fine, and then again in 2009 for domestic battery after an incident at Morgantown Bar. The domestic battery case never went to trial. It was settled in August of 2009. He paid a $100 fine and court costs.
It was never charged, it never went to court. It was settled 10 years ago, and you decided to bring it up 10 years later for your views and clickbait, but you won't touch the Josh Giddey situation. That's when you know it's trouble. She won't even mess with the Josh Giddey situation. Ugh. That's so messy. Like, ew, man. Distasteful. But as y'all can see, clearly she has no problem mentioning other people, mentioning everything else. So, but yeah, man, what do y'all think?